This will be for the con exercise, graphs of inequalities. So just some notes before we begin. If you see the line equation and it has the greater than, less than symbols without the bar on the bottom, that means the equation is not equal to the line, okay? And it doesn't include the line. So the line is going to be dashed. And if you see the less than or equal to, greater than or equal to with the bar underneath the inequality symbol, the line will be included and the line will be solid. Okay, so if this bar is included, the line is solid. If the bar is on the bottom is not included, the line is dashed. All right, it says, which graph represents 7x plus 2y is less than 8? Let's check each line and see if they're all the same in terms of slope and y-intercept. Otherwise, we have to make sure the line is correct. All right, here the intercepts are at 4 and positive 1, and the line has a negative slope. 4 and positive 1, the line has a negative slope. Same here, and same here. Okay, so all the lines have the same slope and y-intercept, so we don't have to worry about that part. Now, this does not have the bar on the bottom, so the line is going to be dashed. Okay, since there's no bar underneath the symbol, the line is dashed. Okay, so let's see if we go down the list. A is possible. I'm sorry, no. The line is going to be dashed, so it's definitely not A because A is solid. B is possible. It's not C because C is solid, and D is possible. Okay, so we're going to eliminate A and C. All right, so let's write that out. Okay, it's not going to be A, and it's not going to be C either. Now, really, we sort of need to solve this for y. All right, so I'm going to subtract 7x from both sides. All right, let me get rid of that question mark there. All right, I'm just doing the same thing to both sides. I'm going to subtract 7x. And it cancels here. All right, and solving for y, the opposite of y times 2 is divided by 2. So it cancels here as well. Now, we can simplify this if we want, but we already established the slope and y-intercept is correct. So since y is less than, all right, basically y is less than, the arrow always points to the less than side, we need to shade everything under the line. All right, so since y is less than, because the arrow, the inequality is pointing towards y, you want to shade under the line. Okay, so this is what we're looking to do, shade under the line. Okay, we already said it's not A and C, so let's look at B and D. Answer B is shaded under the line. Okay, so I think B is correct. You see, everything is blue underneath this line. And answer D, it's above the line, so it's definitely not D. All right, so answer B, that's it. All right, which graph represents negative 5x plus 3y greater than or equal to 9? All right, let's check out slope and y-intercept first. Okay, here it hits at 3, and it's a positive slope. Hits at 3, positive slope. Same here, same here. Okay, I think all the lines will be the same as far as slope and y-intercept, so you don't have to worry about that part. Now, let's check out the symbol. This is greater than or equal to. Okay, since it has the bar on the bottom, our line is going to be solid. Okay, if you see this bar underneath the inequality, it's solid. All right, so let's look at the choices. A is dashed, it's not A. B is okay. C is okay. D is dashed. Okay, so it's not D and it's not A. All right, so we're going to say it's not A or D. Okay, and then we have to do a little bit of algebra. All right, just to make sure this is correct. So let's solve for y like we did before. Here we have a negative 5x. The opposite is positive 5x. Okay, I'm going to do that to both sides. Just ignore that question mark. 5x minus 5x is gone. We're left with the 3y. Okay, times 3. The opposite of times 3 is divided by 3. So 3 over 3 cancels. And now we don't have to simplify this because we already know what the line looks like. But it's y is greater than or equal to. Remember, the inequality points then to the less than side. So y is greater than or equal to. Okay, y is greater than. So we want everything greater than y. So it has to shade over or above the line. Okay, remember the y-axis is the up-down part, right? The y-axis is the up-down part. So if y is greater than, we want to shade everything above the line. All right, so it's not A and D. We're looking at B and C, and it has to shade above the line. Let's look at B and C. All right, scrolling down. Answer B, everything is shaded above the line. Answer D. All right, hold on, I think it made it. Okay, we said it's a solid line, so we eliminated A and D at first, and we said it has to shade above the line. B is shaded above the line. C is shaded below the line, so it's definitely answer B. All right, so just remember, if the inequality symbol points to y, remember you have to solve for the y, or isolate y. If it points to the y, it's less than, you want to shade everything below the line. Okay, and if the inequality symbol points away from the y, that means y is greater than, and you want to shade everything above the line. All right, so just remember that, or write it in your notes, please.